Welcome back, everybody. This is Brother Mutant here. Today we're going to continue our journey on Pillars of Eternity 2. Let's open up the map and get an idea where the heck we've been. We've been all through this area here. We had some nice treasure down there. Trial of Flame. Well, that's nice. The Menagerie. Collapsed Hall. We even got some entry-level treasure in the tomb. Very nice. But now we're heading to the northernmost part of the map. Let's check this out. Now we are in stealth mode.
Real quiet now.
You see here. And we do have an indication of trouble. We have a body up here, I think. That's just one of the clickables.
Of course.
Let's just move up a little gingerly, shall we? Oh, yeah, there we go. Another will-o-wisp. Okay, so we know what these things do. Doesn't appear to be anything else in the area, but it's a relatively large cavern. It's possible that we have entryways here, here, and here. So 3 different ports of entry. Let's see what we can do. It's just a little bit closer. Its hearing range is... Oh, well, there we go.
We're not alone.
We are not alone. What are we looking at here? Pause that. Those are roaming essence anomalies, and I saw 2 of those and a will-o-wisp. Now, what does this guy look like? Armor 539. Armor 3. Will-o-wisp is weaker. Weakness perception. Veil touch. Don't know what that is, but no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Here, let's see. Since we're basically here at this point, let's pause it. Make sure we're in slow combat mode. Let's send them a little greeting, shall we? Sounded like flame was a problem for them, but we don't have. Oh no, I take that back. We have a little chance here to use this move that we never really get to use all that much. Let's see if we can get lucky with its casting, shall we? There we go. Alright, now we're in combat. I know what I'm doing. So you're my sworn enemy. There. What are you going to do, bro? These things probably aren't going to be something that we can cripple, so I think I'm just going to run him up there and attack straight away. He is in warrior stance right now, but if the AI kicks in, he'll probably switch back to cleaving stance if he has 2 of these guys in his area of effect. She is going to pop off that ever-popular... Oh, we're not in combat officially yet. Let's have her take a step back then. And he's got to recover back here. Alright, let's do it. Right. You're right there, right? Right there. Get your butt up here.
How may I help?
That was my blessing.
Indeed.
Indeed. And I saw something else over here, too. Kicking off from the will-o-wisp, if I'm not mistaken. They're attacking, right? Ooh, hit the will-o-wisp with a nice solid one. Let's see if I can finagle this guy here.
What do you need?
Let's right down here. You can just fire on the will-o-wisp if you would, sir.
No one noticed that, right?
Daze. That's an AoE for foes only, so that's okay. Won't affect them. I probably need to step up my flames on this jerk. And they're weak to fire, so it's entirely possible that my flame move is going to work okay.
That's the way.
Ooh, solid strike by somebody. Alright, now dogpile on the red. Oh, never mind. I forgot I gave her a wand. Yeah, very happy that she has a ranged ability now. Looks like we got everything.
I'm here. I shall.
No treasure, but that's okay.
I'll handle this.
Could have sworn I saw another will-o-wisp drifting into the area. Maybe he went down the hall. Before we engage in that, let's swing this way. What's that? This must be their animancy machines, right? Where they're basically draining the Adra of their soul essence juice or whatever. What the heck, they know what they're doing with this stuff. Looks like they're just generating electricity, but I could be mistaken. Oh, hello. A brine imp. Alright. Another fight. Oh, and me not stealthing like a dum-dum. Oh, that's intelligent. Alright, let's try this destructive channeling once to see what this does, huh? And I'm just going to bum rush this guy. And let's see what he does, so let's cut him.
Charge!
Destructive channeling looks like. Boom. He's going down easy. I don't even really need to move. Whoa, what just happened there? I must have used a spell. Busting wounds. Oh, that's a ranged move. I would assume that would be one that you got to touch him for. I have to look into that. Come on, honey. What's the buff you need? Yeah. That's going to wear off here in about 5 seconds anyway.
Of course. Yes?
No. Come back here. I'll get everybody. Right,
Dim in the lantern.
First treasure. Leather wings. Ooh, hey there. Ooh, scrolls, like scrolls. Pistol. Scroll of minor healing. Pigment.
I'll take care of this.
Another body. Anything up here? Does not appear to be. Oh, we got some boxes. Torches. Cave coral. Cannon shot. Taking it. Small shield. Foot and tinder. Hardtack. Food. For our ship. Oil of Endure. Yeah, we've seen this one before. That's the one that basically allows us to talk all suave and stuff. Another pistol. Animancer's hat. Journal entry. Let's read this. It has been a stroke of unimaginable fortune to find an Adra vein in such pristine condition. The essence is so concentrated here that even from the far side of the corridor, the pillar's light pulses like a star. At times, I almost feel as if I can sense it, like the warmth of sunlight upon the skin. We will need to reinforce the central chamber before attempting further excavations. The ruins are unstable, and Cella's motley workforce of savages and paupers grow more fearful by the day. With the assistance of a single watcher, we could trace the essence in the primary vein and isolate those deposits worthy of extraction. I petitioned Director Castle in Nekataka for such resource, but I am continually rebuffed. It is unthinkable that the Valian Trading Company cannot isolate within the vast borders of its considerable influence a single suitable candidate. I must assume that the wretched Alette woman is hoarding them for her fanciful experiments. Transportation, as if we have time to expend on such frivolities. Sounds like I'm in high demand. What we got over here? Oh, here's a Dora the Reckless defeated 7 beasts barehanded. That's the other item. The shield that we were missing from the last episode. So someone took it and left it over here for some reason. So this was the Reckless. That's the symbol that we were looking for.
I'll handle this.
Moss and grime have been scraped clear of large portions of this mural, revealing the vibrant hues of the Ingwithin figures beneath. Right on. Alright, team. We got anything else up here?
Admiring.
You'd think we'd have some weapons up here. No.
I shall.
I want everybody. You'd think we'd have some weapons up here, but apparently I'd be mistaken. Looks like just digging supplies. There's another symbol right there. Right on. Alright, well, looks like we're limited to a single path at this point. Let's head this way. We can follow the cables, I guess. Let's actually speed this up a little.
That's Odorisi.
Oh, and there's the Adra pillar. Well, that thing's been sucked dry. Yep, and that's Odorisi. Alright, let's lean a little forward here.
I'll take.
Frozen mid-stride, this grim figure is turned toward the colossal pillar of Adra that dominates the chamber. The ashen corpse, outstretched hand, rests upon the crystal's dull surface. Oh, he was drained just as he was touching the thing, too. That sucks. Clutched tightly in the remnants of a fist is a bundle of papers, bound together by a leather cord. Several more pages are scattered on the ground at your feet.
I think that's the guy we're looking for. Sure holding on to those papers tight.
Yeah, I'd agree. That's probably our guy. As you pull the papers free, the ashen fingers gripping them slough away, disintegrating into a fine plume of dust. You have gained an item, Quest. Odorisi's notes. The item was put into your stash. Standing here by the lone figure, you are struck with a feeling of dread. The air around you, the very motes of ash and dust, all of it stagnant and still. The feeling grows worse when you look up at the Adra and sense no energy flowing into its surface. It is as though it has been disconnected from the wheel. Remember, this is the pillars. These Adra pillars are basically what contain souls to be, I guess, processed into the wheel. The wheel is basically the reincarnation cycle, right? Life, death, life again. So to get souls to be reincarnated properly, they need to go to the wheel. So basically what they're saying here is that there's no energy left. There's no souls to send to the wheel. They've been drained, and more likely drained into our deity that we're chasing. What we got here, cousin?
You place your hand against the pillar of luminous Adra. A dim, warm light emanates from the surface, but it feels cool to the touch. Pinpricks dance along your fingers, uncomfortable, but not painful. A woman's voice, scratchy, distant, and halting, echoes in your mind.
Find your soul in him.
You concentrate, peering into the Adra's energy as you would peer into a soul. Its inner light is blinding, but as you become accustomed to it, you perceive the core of the Adra itself, a churning mass of millions of soul fragments. With a jolt, the energy reaches out to you. The Angwithan ruin fragments around you, breaking into incoherent shapes and dissolving to dust, falling into an infinite well of dark gray vapor. Even the ground itself disintegrates into nothingness. All that remains is the murky expanse of the in-between. The Adra pillar, and a skein of golden threads rooted in the pillar that extend far off into the distance. You focus on the threads. You catch glimpses of memories, your memories, mingled among the memories of thousands of other captive souls. The filaments begin to cohere, rapidly twining into a golden cord. With a muffled crack, the cord ripples outward in a violent wave toward the endless distance. The cord undulates over a space so vast that you lose sight of the wave before it finds its end. Then, a heavy creaking, like the sound of mountains shearing under their own weight, washes through the dull gloom of the in-between. A violent force yanks you along the cord at an incredible speed. The murk of the in-between warps erratically, as though you are observing it through an ill-ground lens. Just as quickly as you were pulled forward, you stop, suspended below a massive figure of ancient carved Adra. Like all Adra, it glimmers with energy, but the souls and memories within it are not flowing down. They churn in a vortex that burns at the heart of the statue's mass in some invisible engine.
This has got to be Aethys.
It is Aethys.
Right, move on.
The great golden cord terminates in his back, sending pulses of energy throughout his limbs as they move. He walks in long, slow strides toward a brilliant pillar of Adra far in the distance. It shines even more brightly in the in-between than Aethys.
I don't know that that's a good idea. He's heading right towards this big energy source. It sounds like these souls are powering his body. This may be something we need to stop.
From within the teeming throng of souls, dozens of eyes look out to you. Through the cord, their collective anguish and despair push at the edge of your mind.
Help us! Please! Help us!
Their voices echo in your mind, Somewhere within their ranks, you can feel the presence of your own soul, slumbering deeper in the gyre.
Push past the lost souls to find your own soul.
You attempt to evade the lost souls and find yourself within Aethys. But the incredible power flowing through the god's body repulses you. Not even your Watcher powers can penetrate the massive tides of energy crashing through him. The souls sense your presence and continue to desperately cry out to you.
While that may have seemed selfish to those of you watching this video, remember, we're A, trying to find our soul, B, figure out what he's doing, C, stop him if it's something that's bad. And I can't do B and C if I don't have my soul back. Remember, I'm dying, as far as I can tell in this game. My character, the farther he gets away from me, the more likely I am to go comatose and therefore lose it. So we're trying to save ourselves primarily, is my goal, and then from there save everybody else and figure out if there's anything you do to A, help Aethys, or B, stop him if he's doing something batshit crazy.
Aethys' stride slows and stops. His head slowly pivots until its great burning eyes are cast back along the cord. As his gaze meets yours, you feel an overwhelming rush of incredible joy, mingled with profound sadness. You have sensed similar anguish in lost souls, but never with this intensity. A soothing voice drifts into your mind.
It takes great bravery to venture through the in-between, even for a Watcher.
A swell of admiration radiates out from the god's heart, a force so intense that it momentarily overwhelms you.
You do not need to follow me, for their sake or your own. Something beautiful is coming. Something that will save us all.
A great light shines from Aethys' brow, so bright that even the souls within him flinch from the source, cowering in fear.
He's trying to convince us that everything's cool. I don't know if I believe him yet.
Through the glare, you see Aethys' massive arm reach up to grasp the golden cord. The tether carrying energy from the Adra pillar to him, that also suspends your consciousness.
We ask him to wait. Do we ask for clarification? Do I ask for my soul back? I mean, I know what I'm going for. I want my soul back. But the more information that we get, the better off we're going to be, I think. But if I were to be honest, my instinct, knee-jerk reaction is going to be, give me back my soul. That's what I'm going to say.
I still have need of it, but do not be afraid, Watcher. Dawn will come for us all in time.
Okay.
Aethys yanks on the golden cord, pulling it from his back. The cord tears into filaments that blacken and dissolve to dust. Without pause, he turns to resume his stride toward the distant pillar of Adra, shining on the boundless horizon. You hear the souls within him cry out for just a moment, before your consciousness is snapped away from them. The in-between goes dark. For a second, you feel a mix of nausea and a sensation like spinning and falling. Then the moment ends. Your consciousness has returned to the Angwithan arena. The world is sideways, the Adra pillar upside down. You flinch at the feeling that you're standing on the ceiling. The disorientation overwhelms you and you collapse to your knees next to the luminous Adra pillar. Previously dim and flickering, the pillar now glows with a strong and steady light. You touch the Adra again, but the chill and prickling sensations you felt before are gone, replaced with a comforting warmth, like the embers of a fire that has just lost its flame.
Okay, so to break this down, I know we're about ready to end this part. To break this down, the cord was feeding him energy. The energy was in souls. So either he has enough to move on to his next Adra pillar, which was even bigger and glowing brighter than he was claimed to be. That scares me. It means he's going for more souls. He separated the cord, knocking us back so we can't find out more, obviously. But now this pillar's glowing again. So that sounds like they're coming back to where they belong, so they can be reincarnated into the wheel. I mean, that's where they shuffle to first, right through the outer pillar. As you return to the world, you feel a hand on your back.
You alright? Come on, we just got you back.
Despite his tone, you can see genuine concern in Adair's eyes. Things Adra. Locate more pillars of luminous Adra. Yeah, okay. I'm going to say I'm not sure, because I really don't know.
Well, if you're not sure, now I'm worried. I've seen you commune with souls of the dead, but this looked altogether different. What happened?
His gaze flickers to the brightly glowing Adra. I don't have metaphysics, so I can't give that answer. That's not something I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna be honest. I saw Aethys and he saw me.
Well, he... Really? I knew it. I mean, that's great, Watcher. Ain't it?
Jyoti can barely contain herself, jumping up and down as she stumbles over her words.
What did Gon say? Is he gonna meet us? What do we do next? He charged you with a divine calling, didn't he? Just like he's done for me.
You need to slow your roll, Sweet Pea. You're just chilling. Everything's gonna be fine. Alaf nods, a quiet smile etched across his lips. Well, if we're going to be honest with our team, I mean, we really should go with 4. Tell them everything. I mean, we don't want to just assume that we know what's right or wrong here, yeah? That's why we have a team. So, I saw more luminous Adra in his path, but he told me not to follow, that something beautiful is coming.
I wonder if he said the same thing to people in Rayed Saris 20 years ago.
Word. That's what I'm talking about. Adair. Voice of reason. That's why I like it, buddy.
I wonder what he's after, and why he's been giving me these dreams. The things I've seen, they leave a mark on your soul.
She rubs her arms despite the balmy air.
I may not know what Gon's got planned for me, but clearly he wanted me to meet you.
Alaf nods, a quiet smile etched across his lips. Yeah, alright, let's look at the journal. Now, let's see here. Task the better man. Aethys is drawing essence from the pillars of the luminous Adra in the region. Whatever he needs to do with all this power, tracking down these pillars may be the only way to pick up his trail. Locate more pillars of Adra. Yep. Okay, stranded. Looks like we're returning. Odorisi's fate is clear. It's not the news Governor Clario was hoping for, I imagine. The sooner I deliver the news to him at his estate in Port Mage, the sooner he can fulfill his end of the bargain. I'm glad that they tell us where we're going in case we had forgotten. So we know where to click on the map kind of stuff. But that looks like the end of that one. These ones are still too high for us. Quest is 3 levels higher. This one's so high that we don't even want to think about it. That's why it's in red. These ones are the ones that are finished. Helping Hands, Drunken Sailor, Better Man, da-da-da-da. So basically, Veins of Eora. We want to find out this one. I can't sense Aethys' presence any longer, which means I won't be able to track him down directly. But if Aethys is using the luminous outer pillars throughout the Deadfire archipelago as a source of energy, I may be able to pick up his trail again by finding more luminous Adra sites. The Valen Trading Company has a vested interest in locating luminous Adra. Governor Clario may be able to point me in the right direction. I remember, we just found a note that says they need a watcher. We could probably leverage that to convince Governor Clario to send us on our way to this trading company. Maybe get us a good word, and they can start telling us where luminous pillars of Adra are, or we could say, oh, we were going to go help you guys, and meanwhile we're actually working on our finding of this Aethys. That sounds like the way to go here. But let's see here. First, anything else here? We got him. Oh, yeah, sorry, buddy. We got his notes, and the Adra pillar's glowing again. We got juice flowing back through the machines. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's what it is what it is. One of these things has been ruptured, and there's no one here to help put things back together. But let's see here. We need to get back to here, and I'm gonna make sure this is as fast as possible. Now, we still have some time left. We want to try to keep these videos to about a half an hour. So let's just follow our team as they just slide on through, hammer on the tab key here just to make sure there's nothing that we've missed. Doesn't appear to be. Alright. Get to the dig site. Okay, what's going on here? As the souls move past you, some turn their heads in your direction. Most seem fixated below you on the outer pillar beneath your feet. A few nod their heads in thanks or raise a hand to acknowledge your presence.
What do you see that I can't, Watcher?
Thank the gods, the island's lost souls are finally heading to the outer pillar.
It's up to the gods to look after him now. You did good, Watcher.
She smiles, warm and relieved. Wish we could talk to these guys. A small group of souls has started to cluster around you. One of them is standing a bit closer than the others and gestures for your attention.
Watcher, we'd like to come with you.
Why don't you just go to the outer pillar?
We would, and we appreciate that you showed us the way, but what if the Adra goes dark again before we reach the beyond?
Oh, she got a good point. The other souls shuffle anxiously and look to each other, then back to you. And I see, I don't know, like if we bring them with us, this guy feeds on souls, right? If we bring him with us, how do we know we're not just feeding this jackass? I guess the other choice is like she says, if the thing goes dark again, they're basically screwed. Man, I don't know about this one. I guess it's probably better that they're with me. I mean, I am the Watcher after all, so I'm probably being able to shepherd them to where they need to go. Very well, follow me.
Can I harvest the souls now?
Aloft flashes a quick, pleased glance. Yes, of course.
Thank you for aiding my mission, Watcher. I just knew you'd help me if I followed you.
Aloft tenses fingers and smiles. Lantern of gone, addendum added. Jyoti glides her hands in a series of motions that resemble a martial art or an intricate dance. As she slides a circle around the area, she begins swinging her lantern faster and farther from her body until an ephemeral light flares from inside. The lures anchored in several souls change course, drifting past in Lantern's cage to disappear.
Thank you, Watcher.
You're welcome. Okay, looks like we've been soul-bound.
Of course.
Let's see, let's do a quick save, shall we? So we don't have to do this again. Save you. Save it. Come on, team. Let's see. Video is probably getting close to 30 minutes. Probably not quite, but I'm probably going to cut it here. We'll start off the next mission on our way back to town to see what the governor wants for us. As a matter of fact, we have a journal update we have to look at. What was that? Helping Hands? Let's see. An addendum. Here we go. After I severed Aeth's tether to the outer pillar, thus restoring its light, Jyoti was able to harvest some lost souls at the Engwithan dig site near Port Maje. Well, alright. So we're going to head back to town. We'll do that in the next video. But with that, my name is brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.